Well, and we lost him. Interesting. Hold on. They're coming back in. Alrighty. Welcome to our welcome everybody. This is a Facebook Live coming from State College, Pennsylvania, Tucson, Arizona, hosted by the Force for Health Network. And we are excited to welcome one of our new team efforts based out of Nairobi, Kenya, with My Healthy Kenya as a effort of the Force for Health African Coordination Team. My name is Lucy Howell. I'm joined by Dr. Robert Gillio, and we are here to introduce My Healthy Kenya. It's with a welcome and overview supporting partnerships to improve preventative health efforts to the table. So at this point, I would like to introduce the moderators into Stephen Undui and Fariz Makuria. Can you please join the podium and let's kick this off. Thank you. As we wait for Stephen and the moderators to come up, this is 6 o'clock Tucson time and 4 o'clock Nairobi time, and our hosts Lydia Ortega and Amos have worked tirelessly in the last several weeks to pull this together. We are humbled and honored to be joined by key community stakeholders and leaders from the education, the community and civic sector, and esteemed members of the community there in Nairobi. And our mission and effort today is really to help support collaboration, and I see one of our moderators taking the spot right there. So welcome, and we're ready to kick it off. I will go ahead and give you the stage, sir.
Welcome everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let us go to God in prayer. Father God Almighty, you are the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. We want to thank you so much for this opportunity that, Father, you accorded us to be able to gather together, to learn and be able, Father God Almighty, to get enlightenment on how we need to live as a community. We thank you so much, God, for the organizers of this. And we thank you, King of all glory, for each one of us who are here and even those on the way coming. We pray that, Father God Almighty, may you lead us and guide us, even those who will be moderating and just guiding us in everything, Father. We pray that may you use each and every single one of them in such a great way. And we pray that indeed, may everything go well to the glory of your name. We thank you and we praise you. It's in Jesus' name we ask these things. Amen.
Amen. That's great. I will take this opportunity to welcome Lydia Onyango, who is the host for us today, and just to guide us in everything that will be taking place for this Force for Health. Welcome, Lydia. Let us clap our hands for her.
Yes. Are you happy? Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, this is a very, very special day that God has made. I know that we've been looking forward for this day. My name is Lydia Awor Onyango. I'm the county director for the Force for Health organization. And I'm here to welcome you all, feel at home, relax, and learn about Force for Health. Yes, maybe you might be wondering, why are we here? Or what is all about Force for Health? So today, we're going to learn more about Force for Health and how it's going to change our lives and our community in Kenya. So I'm very, very happy to welcome you for this occasion and feel at home. Life is a gift, and Force for Health is about our health, you know. It's all about our health, how the lifestyle that we live, exercise, and if you combine all this, it's able to help us have a healthy living, you know. So today, I just want us to learn on how we can able to change our community to live a healthy living, whereby not struggle with much weight or some diseases that are caused by weight or maybe dieting, all is going to learn on how to live a healthy living. So I'm so much excited, and I know that me and you, are going to change our community and learn and grow in a great way. Thank you so much and feel welcomed. At this time, I'm going to invite the girls, going to also take us through about some poems that will help us live healthy, able to help us live a healthy living, and also to help us also be aware on how to on how to live healthy. So at this, I'm going to welcome Subira and Ciara on the stage. Can you clap for them as they come? Karibuni sana, Ciara and Subira. You are most welcome, my guys, and feel free and feel at home. You are here to take us through these poems and to help us live a healthy living. So you're welcome on stage.
From the beauty roses of production, we, Subira and Ciara, ready to present a poem entitled Rules for a Healthy Living. Less soda, more water. Less alcohol, more tea. Less sugar, more fruits. Less meat, more vegetables. Less driving, more walking. Less worry, more sleep. Less anger, more laughter. Less words, more action. Life is a gift. Life is a gift. Exercise is the lift. A healthy body will energize. A full life you will realize. So take the time to stay fit and enjoy the gift. For there is no other one per person. So make it last. Live for the future, not the past. Thank you.
At this time, I'm going to invite our government official, Mr. George Ochieng. Can you clap for him as he comes on the stage? Thank you.
Okay, first of all, take this opportunity, this transitional period to greet everybody. Good afternoon. God is good and that is the nature. Okay, before I say anything, I have two youths who are attached to office, maybe by just a sort of hand. One is under hygiene or hygiene health program, which we were working upon some times back. Ferris better. I think everybody knows him. Just a wave. We also have one lady. She's called Margaret Wache. She's an ICT expert. She's an intern in our office. You have not waved properly. Let's keep the exercise alive. We are not in City Muchari. We are in the right place. Is that okay? I'm happy by Madam Lydia to invite me in this occasion. I'm the area assistant chief, satellite sub-location, representing the national government. My name is George Ogago. I think everybody knows me apart from maybe some strangers or intruders, I can call them. But if you are a resident of this area, I'm the area senior assistant chief, representing the national government, the interior docket. So I'm very grateful with Madam Lydia for the launch of today, that is Force for Health. You wonder why I was sharing with her partner, why sometimes back our forefathers were staying longer. You could find even up to 120 years. An old man, old and grown granny is still there in the village. Why? But compared today, you'll never find such people. In fact, if you find somebody who has lived long, maybe 70, 80, but he normally dies at the age of 50, 60, 70. That is the death rate is too high. So this exercise, the Force for Health, is very, very important. And we as national government, we need to encourage the community at large to take precautions on the type of food or the type of drink we normally eat, because it talks of the natural food. And the natural food, that is the things that will keep us at least add more days in this world. Now, as a government officer, how can we enforce or how can we ensure that the exercise or these programs continue? Or how can we widen the program? Imagine it is now in Kenya right now. It is being launched in Kenya. The director there told me that it is in Uganda and some parts of the country. But today we are launching it in Kenya officially. So for us, I would ask the directors of the Force for Health, maybe the part we can do as the national government, one, to sensitize the public or members of the community about the health center or the health program, so that the program can continue. We are going to start with the community leaders. First of all, you take in of training these community leaders. Community leaders involves the community health workers, the CHV. I'm happy to report to you that we have some of them are here. I can see Madam Eunice. Can you wave for the crowd? She's one of the health community. I can see Madam Pauline. She's also one of the health community. Another one, Hilda, is also one of the health community. So when we involve such kinds of people in the community, at least we shall move a step, because with them they man every house, 100 households. is under them. So when polling takes 100 people, the other 100 people, you'll find you'll find that it will be easier for the community now to catch up after they being trained. We shall train the community health workers, the village elders, nyumba kumi, the other stakeholders which are related to the health program. Or again, creating awareness. To create awareness. The, the directors or the supervisors who are going to be involved to get in touch with us, because at times we shall be moving out in barasas. We shall be creating awareness in the barasas. At times, you get to me, you hear we are doing a barasa maybe in a certain, so you accompany us so that we can center it as a community, the leaders, the church, so that they can be aware what is happening or what is taking place, so that they can also train others. We train, so train others is now the entire program in the country. Right now, it started in satellite sub-location. We are going to extend it in the location, probably from the world, the entire Dagoretti sub-country. Now it's going to move in the entire area. So I think don't have much to say, but I'm just saying that we shall work together and we shall move as a team. When you need us, we shall be there for you. I'm also going to communicate to other colleagues. In Dagoretti, you have 28 chiefs. If you allow me, you'll write a letter through the disease office so that you get all these chips, so that the program starts from that point. So it goes all over the sub-country. Then with the DC, you also enlarge with him. You go to another sub-country, maybe the nearest is Westland. Then you move on that way. Or if you feel like going to the county commissioners, you give them by that, you are the director now, you can liaise with the county commissioner, then everything trickle down through administration, because at the end of the day, it is the national government that will do everything for you, for it to succeed. There's nothing that can succeed without the national government. Even the COVID, when it was really terrorizing our community, we came in and we did a lot, and we are still doing a lot. So let me rest my case there. I'm only requesting other members, you are ambassadors to the force of health. So go there in the community, preach this so that we can succeed. Find a young man, even I at this age, no, I normally eat than eating vegetable. But you are being told that that meat is acidic to your health. No. Even a bit more fruits and vegetables. 2 weeks ago, I fell ill. I went to Middle Hospital. The first thing, they diagnosed the disease and they told me, oh, you have less water in your body. That means I normally enjoy these soft drinks than water. Then I changed that completely. These days I'm taking almost, so but after meal should be taking 2 cups of water. At least after 1 hour or 2 hours, 2 tumblers of water. It's when you can live longer. Right now, you see, I'm 50, almost 54, but I don't look like. No. So I want to be young. Even if possible, if these things can change my life so that I die at the age of about, at the end of the day, I will die. I die at the age of over 100, it would be better. Otherwise, thank you, madam. I'm here for you. In case of any help, please I'll assist you. Thank all of you.
Let us give him a hearty clap. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. George. For me, what I'm taking home is that I should be first for health is a personal uh, journey, and it, for us here, we are being called to be first for health ambassadors. You know, so when I'm healthy, my whole family will be healthy, and through that, my community will be healthy. So let us be first for health ambassadors. At this time, I would like to recognize our social workers. You know, they really help us with our health. They are the health officials that are here. I'd like to invite Madam Elda at least for a few minutes just to tell us something. Yes. Can you clap for her?
Thank you so much for that opportunity. God is good and all the time. Yeah, I appreciate so much for the opportunity to celebrate this opportunity for launching the Force for Health. And before I say anything, I would like my friends, the community health workers, at least to say hi to you people. Yeah. So, as a community health volunteer, I would like to say that afya yetu, afya yetu, yeah, afya yetu jukumu letu, meaning that my health is my responsibility. And at this juncture, this is an opportunity that will help us as community health volunteers to advocate for health. In the sense that teenagers, youth, they're in that category, the category of which most of them, they don't watch their health, they don't watch their diet, they don't watch their weight. And at this moment, I think it will be very important initiative to the community whereby the youth will grow up knowing that the health is their responsibility. And also the women in our community also, we will be able to advocate to each other so that we may be able to maintain good health and be able to help each other to be able to keep fit and be able to fight different diseases that come up because of lack of good health. So Force for Health is a good initiative that we believe will be very important and very significant to our community, and it will be able to it will help our society be able to sort a lot of issues, and even the Ministry of Health will be able to save a lot of a lot of a lot of money, whereby people will be able to be healthy and a lot of money will not be wasted on treating different kind of diseases that will have been sorted by Force for Health. So I appreciate you so much for coming up with this initiative, and I believe with collaboration and partnership we'll be able to walk this journey and be able to find our solutions here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Elda. Can you give her a hearty clap? Yes, at this time, I'm going to invite our founders, the co-host, Dr. Rob and Lucy.
Hello, everybody. Wow. Let me start off by saying how humbled and honored we are to be in your presence and to celebrate the launch of the Force for Health Africa. It is amazing to see your community come together, and we are, again, honored and humbled to be part of this initiative. The main thing before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to take a couple minutes why we're here, how we can support teens with better connections, collaborations, communications, and celebrations, and ultimately invite you to join the Reality Health Games. We are really looking forward to seeing how Nairobi and South Dagoretti regions compare to other communities in the world when it comes to bringing together individuals and supporting the collaboration between key stakeholders so that we can all work better together towards health. But before we start, I'd really like to review this poem, this thought that was introduced to us by our African Coordination Center leader, Amos, just to set the scene, which I just love. So I don't know if you can read this here, so I'm just going to read it out loud. Rivers do not drink their own water. Trees do not eat their own fruit. The sun does not shine on itself. And flowers do not spread their fragrance for themselves. We are all born to help each other, no matter how difficult it is. Life is good when you are happy, but much better when others are happy because of you. So living for others is truly a rule of nature, and that really is the spirit of which we come to you with. And so with that in mind, why are we here? What we do is provide resources, tools, and collaboration for those interested in improving their population health. And we all know that it starts with the individual accountability and decision makers to take care of your health, but that environmental and other social determinants of health can play into that individual's ability to make healthier decisions. We are very focused on aligning with the key principles within the given community. We've been studying Nairobi, the Ministry of Health of Kenya, and the Nairobi City and County Council health initiatives. And we want to align with these key areas. We've identified community health education, nutrition, disease control, and hygiene and sanitation as the key areas that your community is focused on, and also pulled some information from the National Nutrition Action Plan with the focus on nutrition. And what we found is that there really is a need and desire for your community to want to collaborate. And so I'm going to take that off and then introduce Rob, our co-founder. I'm the Chief Executive Officer. My partner is Rob, Dr. Robert Gilio. He's based in Pennsylvania, and I'm based in Arizona. And Rob, I'm going to go ahead and pull up this slide, and you can go ahead and explain a little bit more about why we're here and what we may be able to do and what our focus is.
Oh, what an honor to be here. And I really wish to thank the Honorable Chief, who has the vision to say the local government and national government can be a force for health as it supports the community. But also, Madam Social Worker and community health workers, you understand this really deep and to your core. And you see where a platform of communication can really make a difference in a platform of trust. And so part of what we're doing is trying to bridge both worlds. Some of you have phones, internet, tablets, iPads. Others of you don't and are struggling with different tools for your education, different tools for your health. So what we're trying to do is provide a platform that can be used in a variety of ways. One way is as a social media platform where organizations like the ones you see around these sample pictures from our computer screens or our phone screens with their various apps and functions can be used by a person, a family, school leader, faith leaders, community health workers, business leaders, and even civic leaders and policymakers. So we have a platform that's kind of like a Facebook for health for those that have access to it. We have built within that the ability to access something we call our Virtual Health Academy. It's an online university that's designed for students that really are at the teenager level. The teenager, the 13-year-old on up to 99-year-old is where we have targeted the content for this. But our main focus is to help empower the knowledge so that people can make healthy decisions. It all comes back to one healthy decision at a time to be healthy. It's, in my mind, I'm a pulmonologist and population health doctor. And if people make healthy decisions, like your Honorable Chief is talking about, where he's drinking water instead of soda, like the young poets, the beautiful poems, aren't they a force for health? As they talked about walking instead of taking a ride. But the Virtual Health Academy has a couple thousand images, videos, animations, and courses that people can take. For a community, we can put together challenges and fundraisers either internally in the community or potentially externally, like elsewhere in the world. So if we did a good job in your county or your region of your county, might there be others elsewhere that say, these people get it, they're working together, they are an example for the rest of Kenya, they're an example for the rest of Africa, and frankly, for the rest of the world. Perhaps together we can raise funds that can come to support some of the tools you may need, be it paper and pencils, computers, or even, I hope someday, Wi-Fi. It's a mixed media platform, and I want you to understand what that means. We have the ability to do apps and games on a telephone where you're looking at the screen like Pokemon Go, the game, and we can do things around the community to get people to find healthy locations and learn things while they play, but also all the way through to taking care of their pets. I hear a dog barking in the background, but also having a printed booklets and printed guides that can help empower someone to help track their healthier decisions with a health tracker, or perhaps to do a project in the community addressing an issue. We focus primarily on teenagers. In part, the way we are viewing it is we have seen elsewhere in the world, especially during crises in America, is where a lot of my experience has been, is that teenagers can step in and be like junior community health workers. And so as we empower teens to help the team, they become those little pebbles in the water, making ripples, and those waves raise everybody's tide. So we see everyone in the community with every healthy decision helping to make this a better, stronger community and make it easier for people to be responsible for their own health, as well as the government to be responsible for its health policies and funding. Thank you. Lucy, you're on mute.
I apologize. I needed to mute my little doggy there. So with that, we would like to invite our empowered teens back to the stage, Sabira and Ciara, for part 2 of their presentations and their poems. So Sabira and Ciara, can you please come back to the stage for part 2?
You know,
And we'll
well,
go ahead, Rob.
I was just going to say, I just can't get over one of the reasons we are here is the foresight and fortitude, the vision of people like Mr. Amos and Madam Lydia. What a force for enthusiasm they are. What a force for education they are. What a force for creating a sense of community. All those things are important. As you look around, you're all here because of them. They have motivated me to do things I haven't done before and to gift to this community in a way that we haven't done anywhere else. We had anywhere in the world we could pick to choose to launch this outside the United States. And your community, this center at this time is there because really of Madam Lydia and what she has inspired us to think about of the possibilities for your local region and potentially as an example to the world. These 2 young ladies are a great example. I love your poems. I can't wait to hear the next one. I'm going to be quiet now.
Wonderful. Thank you, Rob. And before we get started also, I also wanted to take this opportunity to thank the Citizenship Health Institute. They have sponsored this live broadcast, which I think is fabulous because this is so important to put out great quality communications, and without their support, this would not be possible. So huge shout out to my Citizenship Health Institute as one of our strategic partners, and Ciara and Saburo, take it away. Rob and I are going to be off the stage.
From the hotspot of production, we, Subira, ready to present a poem entitled Mama's Trying. Mama's trying to lose weight, even though we've told her she looks great. She says it's not just looks that matter. She wouldn't care if she were fatter, but she wants to be healthy. She wants to be strong, so she can live a long, 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 long time and visit me when she's 99. Health is wealth. Rich or not, we all have got. More poorer. It's not how much money brings boost, but having enjoyed life, not its cost. Healthy body makes an active mind. One sick can't make good things rewind. Beware of taking too much of everything. Good health is wealth and the best thing. Keep fit. If you want to keep fit, why not go for a run? For you. Then, of course, there is swimming. You could try that too. You might want to do a bit of running on the spot and a few star jumps, or maybe quite a lot. You might try bending over so your fingers touch your toes, or kick your legs so your knees almost touch your nose. You could do a game of football. In fact, I think you should. And a quick game of tennis would really do you good. Just walking at a fast pace will help to keep you fit, because you will never stay healthy if all you do is sit. Thank you.
Wonderful. And Lydia will go ahead and introduce Amos.
From the hotspot of production, we, Subira and Ciara, ready to present a poem entitled Mama's Trying. Mama's trying to lose weight, even though we've told her she looks great. She says it's not just looks that matter. She wouldn't care if she were fatter. But she wants to be healthy. She wants to be strong, so she can live a long, 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 long time and visit me when she's 99. Health is wealth. Rich or not, we all have got chances in lifetime to live quite sadly. More rich people became richer, and the majority poor, more poorer. It is not how much money brings boost, but having enjoyed life, not its cost. A healthy body makes an active mind. One sick can't make good things rewind. Beware of taking too much of everything. Good health is wealth and the best thing. Keep fit. If you want to keep fit, why not go for a run? Try skipping with a rope. That can be a lot of fun. And don't forget dancing. That's also good for you. Then, of course, there is swimming. You could try that too. You might try to do a bit of running on the spot and try a few star jumps, or maybe quite a lot. You could try bending over so your fingers touch your toes, or kick your legs so your legs almost touch your nose. You could play a game of football. In fact, I think you should. And a quick game of tennis would really do you good. Just walking at a fast pace will help to keep you fit, because you will never stay healthy if all you do is sit. Thank you.
Oh, that was very, very awesome. That was awesome. Can you give them a hearty clap? Yes, at this time, I want to appreciate our hosts, Dr. Rob and Lucy, for the presentation. And I want us to go African way. I want us to clap 3 times. How do we do it? Tunapima and then tunaangusha 1. Let's start. Pima. Tuangushe. Tupime, tuweke madoido, tuangushe. The third one, madoido, tuangushe. Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Rob and Lucy, for that awesome presentation. At this time, I want to invite our Africa coordinating team, coordinator, who is Mr. Amos Waboila. He has come all the way from Uganda. That is very, very awesome. Can you clap for him as he's coming? Okay. Yes. Madam Director said we escort him with a nice song. This love, we give him the glory to Jesus and tell of his wonderful love.
Na Yesu apewe utukufu, tangaza upendo wake. Haya, tusimame, mtu atuibishe. Simameni. Ametoka mbali. He arrived this morning. So I thank God for him. What about praise and worship? What?
Praise and worship, joining me.
Yes. Canvey. Put something. Go. Sing.
Hapa tumefika habari zako, ndipo tunasema wewe ni mweza.
Hapa tumefika habari zako, ndipo tunasema wewe ni mweza.
Hapa tumefika habari zako, ndipo tunasema wewe ni mweza.
Hapa tumefika habari zako, ndipo tunasema wewe ni mweza.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, members, for coming. I want to appreciate the organizing committee. Thank you so much for this function. I want to appreciate whoever has attended this meeting. Thank you so much for coming. Can you clap for yourself? Members, let's cheer for it's our day. I want also to appreciate the chief representing local government. Thank you so much, Chief, for coming. Can you come and have a handshake? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. May you be blessed. May you use the words of force for health to live longer. How long do you want to live in this world?
Maybe 200 years.
200 years. Let's clap for him. Let's clap for him.
200 years, God willing.
God willing.
Eh.
And with the purpose of force for health, I am very sure you will live more than 200 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, the entire team, Force for Health. Dr. Robert Girio, thank you so much for the wonderful words and the words of encouragement you have presented to us. Thank you so much. Lucy, thank you so much for the technical advice that you rendered in organizing this function to be here in Kenya. Thank you so much. Lydia, thank you so much for organizing. I don't have so much words, but I would say thank you so much. If it was possible, I would kneel down and say thank you so much. Thank you for the great work done. Thank you for the organization. Thank you for arrangement. Thank you for the message you have done. Whatever you have done, may you be blessed the more. Thank you so much. I want to take this opportunity to thank. If you are a woman, stand up. If you're a woman, you stand up for recognition, special recognition since ever before. If you're a woman, you stand up for recognition. And if you're a man, let's clap for those women. Kenyan women are very hospitable. They are loving. They are able to sing for me the good song when they are inviting me into the stage. Can we clap for them? Gentlemen, can you also clap for yourselves for being very smart gentlemen? And you have kept these ladies very nice and healthy the way they are. Can you also clap for yourselves? I want to request you also clap for Amos moving away from Uganda to Kenya, Nairobi, for launching Force for Health. But that one is small. Add me 3 of them. That's wonderful. We are here in Nairobi, in Kenya today, for the purpose. Can you tell the neighbor that we are here today for the purpose? Tell your neighbor. Ask the neighbor, why are you here? What answer has he or she given you? I heard all of them saying, we are here because we want to know more about health, literacy, skills, knowledge to help their lives so that they can as well go home, help their family. Their family can as well also go and tell the community about health literacy skills, which will include sanitation, which will include nutrition. That is well eating diet. By the way, in an African is long ago, they thought that eating well is eating chicken. How many of you still think like that? Let's clap for her. You know, it is difficult to tell the truth, but she has really opened her heart and say she thought like that. It is not. Are we together? So, Force for Health provides digital evidence interventions that will tell you to eat healthy and stay healthy. After having the information, you learn it. After learning it, first for health is not greedy. Can you share it with others? Are we together? I'm telling you this because I know Kenyans are not greedy people, they share. And as you move out from here, this information you are going to share with your friends, your community, your church leaders, the friends. At least I know you can as well hide money, but information don't hide. Are we together? Are we together? So the sole purpose of us being here is to create awareness about health literacy to our communities. For this case, we are launching health literacy in Nairobi, Kenya. Can you say we have now officially launched Force for Health literacy in Nairobi, Kenya? I know these are English, they are quite very tough, but we are here because of Force for Health, which we are launching it in Nairobi, Kenya, for the purposes of creating awareness about our health, and our communities and our country, so that communities of Kenya can be healthy. Are we together? We believe that health is your wealth. How many of you believe still that, like that? Because you can have, most of you, when you go to church, you pray about $1 million. But if you have $1 million every day you are spending in and out of the hospital, is it useful to you? But if we are here and you say, please, let us do exercise every day. You move, you do exercise to reduce excess waste in the body, and say, let's take much water to help metabolism in the body. Don't you think you are far better than somebody who has $1 million, he spends it in the hospital, but for 10,000 Kenya shilling, but you are comfortable sleeping in the house and praying to God? Are you not far better? So let us, all of us, stand up together and we welcome Force for Health in a very wonderful, in a happy way, as the program has begun with us in Kenya. We want to challenge other regions, other countries, that please, for us Kenyans, we are embracing it with one heart. Let me tell you a secret. Recently, there is a report which was published by Happiness Organization. It described Kenyans are the most happiest people in East Africa. Are you aware? Can you everybody clap and smile to prove that? That's wonderful. You are really saying Kenyans are happiest people. And I can as well prove this to you, the way you have welcomed me, the way you have welcomed the program. You are happiest people, not only now in East Africa. Me, I've already added you in the entire continent of Africa. So what do we need to do? Every one of us here, as we finish this program, I want each and everyone to be health ambassador. To be healthy. There is no special person who is going to come from America, who is going to come from Europe, from Australia, but you are the key ambassador. That's why we invited you. You have come launching when you are here, so that as you go out, you spread the gospel about Force for Health Africa. Is that fine? Is that what we are going to do? Let's mention these words. Today at Nairobi, Kenya, as we have launched Force for Health, I am responsible to my own health, to the health of my family, to the health of my community, and my entire government. Because the government is myself, and health is my wealth. Healthy people is the power of a sitting government. Wow. Our ultimate goal, members, we want every one of you to be healthy. Are we together? My appeal is we want every Kenyan to be healthy. And we chose Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya, because of 4 reasons. Because of how many? One reason, Nairobi is the only city in Africa with highest number of informal inhabitants, in highest number of slums in Africa is tops number 1. Can we clap for being in slum area? But do you know what happens in the slum area? What happens in a slum area, members? The level of water that we take is compromised. Are we together? Are we together? Clap for me to prove that. Number 2, reason number 2 why we chose Kenya. Kenya tops number 4 in the whole world with the highest number of people living in slums. Number 4. Can we clap for ourselves? We are proud of being Kenyans. Thirdly, Kenya has the happiest people, like as I've told you. Let's clap for ourselves. Number 4, the reason why we chose Kenya embraces what it comes. The good things which come, they embrace it. Lydia, you come and we have a handshake. She was able to request Africa Coordination Center, please, can we have this program in my country? She said, my people love this program. And I came here to be an ambassador to prove either what she said is right. I have already proved. Kenyan is our happiest people. They are hospitable. They are embraced. It's grateful. It's grateful. Come here, the whole world to know that I've appreciated doing in broad daylight. Thank you. How are you feeling?
Yes, I'm feeling very happy and excited to see you all here. Yes.
How are you feeling seeing Amos from Uganda coming to Kenya?
Yeah, it's amazing seeing you here, and we really welcome you and feel at home, feel welcome.
I'm humbled, I'm feeling at home. I'm your son. I'm your child. I'm your brother. Please, only I leave this place after you teach me Swahili. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Those were my words. I request that I rest the case in a humble way.
Wow, that was awesome. Can you clap for Mr. Amos? Yes, at this time, we're going to have a discussion in this room and also online. We're going to have a discussion, have some questions. If you have the program, you can see some questions there. And I'll post the questions. Does Nairobi, Kenya have what it takes to be a model force for health, collaborative community? What do you think about that? Do you have the model? Yes, of course we have. For me, I believe strong that we have, based on the number, because if if we couldn't have the model, then we could have not been here, all of you, the great number, you know. So for me, I believe that we have the model for Force for Health in Kenya. The second question, what is the greatest need to make this happen? Let us discuss. Let us discuss. Yes, Mr. Amos. You can just raise your hand and I'll give you microphone wherever you are.
Yeah, Madam Lydia, for me, on this point, to make this happen, as we go back to the communities, we are going to form health clubs. First for health clubs, that is going to help us in extending, promoting, and expanding this program into other neighboring communities of Kenya. How do you see my opinion?
Yes, it's a great idea.
It's a great idea. Okay, thank you.
Can you clap for Mr. Amos? Someone else? Someone else? Yes. Mrs. Mbati? Come. Okay.
Thank you so much. I think just to add on what Stamos has said, we have directors here from different schools, we have parents, we have children, and all of us are in need of being healthy because I'm even worried about my health. He noted that. So I think with that, we are really in need and we can do much once we create awareness and form the clubs and even inform the parents and all those who surround us, including the fact that we have social workers who will go around, of course, sending around the news.
Thank you, Mrs. Mbati. Can you clap for her? Last person. Who else? Okay. Yes, the last question. What have been some barriers that have impeded improvements in the past, and what is one suggestion to overcome the barrier? Tuchangamke. What is one suggestion? But if you have three, I wouldn't mind, but I want one suggestion that will help us overcome the barrier. Yes, Mr. George?
Okay, thank you, Madam Lydia. My suggestion is for us to enforce Force for Health, we should conduct regular meetings, whether it is going to be weekly or monthly, for some duration in order to catch up. Why am I saying that? First of all, leader, you have to train the community health workers on this matter. You train the leaders so that we also organize meetings. It's when we shall catch up. Meetings can be maybe, we normally do Barasas meetings twice in a month. So maybe in a fortnight, you organize for meetings, we shall be attending. Or even in our absence, we have the community health workers, we have the other stakeholders. You'll also, such things can assist in order to achieve healthcare goal.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. George. Can you clap for him? Yes, Mr. Ondui has a suggestion. Can even have 10 of them.
Thank you. I don't have suggestions as such, but I'm talking about the barriers because we've been asked first the barriers, then the suggestion. The barriers, first of all, I think is ignorance and again, lack of self-control because we know that if we eat meat so much, then we will not be healthy. But when meat are there, we can eat and finish it. But that's another barrier because we are ignorant and again, we lack self-control. And another thing is that lack of knowledge, like the way kama mimi sikujua kama nisipokula mnyama sana sitakuwa mgonjwa. Now I know. So lack of knowledge, I think those are the things that, and the suggestion is, like the way our chief has said, if we can be having these barazas, talking about them, and encourage many of us not to rely so much on meat. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Steve. Can you clap for him? Yes, another suggestion. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I'm Elvis Orpo Mondi. I'm also a community health worker. I'm doing my Bachelor of Degree in Community Health and Development, JQuat. To make this force happen, force for health, like what is a force? Force is a pull or push. So what do you push and how you pull and push for your health? So how can you push and pull for your health? You see, from this definition, force for health. This is a very powerful word, force for health. How do you push and pull for your health? You can have enough sleep. Please avoid alcohol. Alcohol just can give you like liver cirrhosis. Why drink alcohol and there is water? Like don't take enough. I'm not saying that meat is bad, but you can take it sparingly, not like every day in small portions. We can also avoid, like avoid stress. Stress can lead to depression. Severe depression can lead to death. So we should also make programs, like make posters. Let's have the chief barazas. Let's have the community participation in driving this force for health. Like for me, I am from Kibera. I'm taking that news to Kibera. I'm also going to Juja JQuat. I will take that information there because it is important to keep our health and to keep our body safe. So, and that can really drive us through, really like drive us to have a good health. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, I wanted to add a suggestion. This time on the part of children, we have had this suggestion about the baraza. I guess mostly for the parents, for the adults, but even on the child level, we can have um, fruitful engagement that can help the children be aware of the type of food that they are supposed to take. Most of the time, we see them going to school with the junk food, either chips or cakes or some of those kind of snacks. But if they are made aware, the children themselves and also their parents, on the need to come with a fruit instead of coming with a chocolate, that would really move a long way. We have seen the government initiative with its partners on prevention, like polio prevention. You have seen the COVID and all that. So if you could have similar um, awareness programs, they would go a a long way in helping to improve the health of the children, especially at the school level. Thank you.
Wow, can you clap for him? Yes, Mr. Walter.
Okay, thank you. I think Pause for Health. I never knew what it is all about until I came. But I have one point I wanted to make. What interferes with our life most, to me, it is the social class as a factor, because we have people in Kenya who live big. The only time they walk is when going to bed, simply because the path is so small that the Range Rover can't pass, can't go. This person comes down from the apartment or wherever, he stays, gets into the car, drops to the office, gets into the lift, into his office. Then this person will have hamburger, 2 pieces, 300 ml Coke, 1 cup coffee or chocolate. Then he does maybe 2 emails. He rests. After 2 hours, pizza is coming for lunch. Then he waits after 2 hours in the lift, down into his Range Rover, back to his house. In the house, get into the bathroom, take shower, come back to the couch, relax on watching his best movie or something like that. And that is the lifestyle of this person. At the end of the day, this person has not done any physical exercise. After a long run, the person is huge, and now he cannot even breathe. Alafu corona, Kenyatta, ama Nairobi Hospital, over Pisha, wherever. And this has escalated to our teens. When we hang, it most matters where are we going to hang out and what are the snacks we are going to take and what are the drinks we take. The table is colored with the different alcoholic brands. You can understand. Remember what we used to do, vijana could come to hang out. We just go to play football. You come home, you unapata mother has made a very, very nice porridge. That we take. But nowadays, even the ladies in the house who knows how to make a nice porridge without very few. Look at the ratio. 2 out of how many women? So I think the social class that we have found ourselves living today has really affected our health. So we need to work on it. If possible, let's go back to that. That was the best. And I don't know where I can get it because even my wife does not know how to make it. I go back. Yeah. So I think the social class and our social status makes us much more vulnerable when it comes to health. We give much priority to our social class than considering what our health needs. Thank you.
Yes, the last person is Grace Dwar on the stage. Okay, good evening, everybody. Yeah, my name is Grace. And one thing that I'm taking home today about Force for Health is that I need to exercise and eat healthy. I know one barrier that has taken personally, I'll talk on my personal basis. One thing that is a barrier to me is being consistent. I know the mama that the girls were talking about. I'm trying to lose weight on a daily basis, but sometimes being consistent is just hard. I see the cake, I want to eat a piece. I see um, something else, I just want to eat, and less exercise. And I know I've learned from our girls that I need to exercise more, I need to take more water, and I need to eat fruits, and I need to just do more of exercise. So I know one thing that we need to do is to be able to not only train the leaders, but the community at large. Because it's us, especially the moms. Sometimes it's hard. We do our daily routines. It's hard sometimes to get that that time to exercise, because we have the kids. Sometimes you are married, you have a job, you have all this. The circle of life is just so packed with a lot of activities that we get less time to do this. So if we find somebody who can be on our toes, like someone who is like energizing us, helping, and which word can I use? Uh, Somebody who will be on the ground for us, to be able to remind us on a daily basis. Someone to hold our hands and to show us the way, we will make it. I'm very sure we will make it. Because having this kind of body that you want to be, sometimes you want to, you look at the slim ladies and you're like, oh, maybe God could have given me that kind of a body. But the slim lady is also working on adding weight. So you get confused on the way, because you're wondering, if I meet this slim lady, she's working on adding weight. I, on the other side, I'm working on losing weight. So we meet in the middle and we are like, now, where are we heading? So we need somebody to guide us. We need somebody to like encourage us to do this. Because it's not easy. I've tried going to the gym. I've tried doing exercise in my own house. Sometimes I do the sit-ups. Man, it's hard. If I don't get a backup from somewhere, or a man, maybe if you're married, your hubby can help, or your sister, or even your friend who can hold your hand. I remember one time when Lydia was trying to lose weight, and she tried so hard, and I was looking at her and I was getting encouraged. And then with time, she lost it, and she added more than what she was trying to lose. And I was like, okay, so where did you get with the exercise you are doing? You know, it's hard. It's not that easy. So trainers, I'll need those trainings. I'll need the gym itself. Oh my God, if I will get that gym, because sometimes even resources limit us from doing this. I want to go to the gym. Maybe you are supposed to pay. I don't have the money. It's hard. So I'll do it myself, but I will not make it, you know. So let's create awareness first, then let's train our community at large. Let's train the mamas, especially the mothers. When you get a baby, I mean, you just grow big. It's automatic. You grow big. So let's train the mothers. Let's train the community at large. Yeah, I think that's my take. Thank you.
Now we are approaching the climax. Can you say climax? Yes. Before that, I want to recognize our school directors and teachers. If you know that you are a school director or a teacher, can you please stand up? Yes, can you clap for our school directors and teachers? And yes, you wanted to come here on the front. Can you come? Just line up here.
Wait a bit. Can have a handshake. This is a blessing from Uganda. Blessing from coordinator. Be blessed. Mama, be blessed. May you cut weight. Thank you. Be blessed. Mama, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Be blessed. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for teaching those children. Thank you. Thank you, Mama, for coming. Thank you.
Advocates, even to the community. Tell a neighbor to tell a neighbor. We are supposed to be advocates so that we may cater for our health and for each and everyone. We care for one another because we love one another.
Don't you think this is a job for women because women like Lugambo? So don't you think it's simpler for ladies?
It is simple. It is simple. It is good.
How many are you going to tell today?
It's many, more than 10.
More than 10. Thank you so much. May you be blessed. Thank you so much, members, for coming.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. At this time, I'm going to invite Mrs. Mbati to take us through cake cutting. And before that, I want to invite you on the stage with the music. Yes. Just wait.
Lydia and Amos, and to all the teachers, as a daughter of a teacher myself, thank you so much for coming, and thank you for your service in grooming, guiding, and developing our young students across the world and there in your community. Thank you. Rob, would you like to add some comments there while we wait?
I'm just simply inspired by the educators, social workers, parents, and students that came. And we need good communication back to Lydia and to Amos as to what you need, what barriers, what media would be helpful to you, what tools we can make better for you. But you inspire me, and I thank you for that.
Thanks, Rob. As we unveil, and just because we're talking about being healthy and making better decisions doesn't mean that we don't enjoy life, right? I always live by the Pareto rule of 80-20. 80% of the time, we will make healthy decisions so that we can enjoy and not care the other 20% of the time. So enjoy your cake.
Lose weight. Lose weight. Let's dance. You know Kiswahili? I don't know. Elijah, that's a piece. Yeah.
Nataka invite huyo health worker na one pastor.
I'm inviting them.
One
But this thing is not
pastor.
working.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Check.
Inatoa pastor from Nairobi Christian Church.
Hello? Hawa hiyo yuko chini. Yuko chini au inaendelea hiyo?
We are live from Nairobi, Kenya, as our community and team dances and moves
Tufika hapo.
before the official cake opening and cake cutting, should I
Okay.
say, with our official launch for My Healthy Kenya there in Nairobi.
There's another better thing.
We've just heard from government leaders, teachers, parents, and community leaders on some suggestions that they themselves are going to be working on individually, and they're asked to leaders and others who would like to support their health and improving the population health statuses there across Kenya, and especially there in Nairobi. But if you're tuning in now to Facebook, that's what we are in the middle of. We've just concluded our program. We are about to do an official cake cutting, and they are moving their bodies, getting that blood moving.
Okay,
As an
DJ.
example.
DJ. Thank you so much. We have reached the climax. We want to seal. We are going to seal what we have promised. Your health is your what? Your wealth. So we are going to be healthy to seal it. So I'm going to invite the pastor from Nairobi Christian Church. Please, karibu. Pastor, karibu. Thank you so much. Eunice, who is coming? Because we are taking it to the community. Elijah, come. We are going to cut the cake. We are going to cut the cake so that we are going to take it wherever we go. So together we are going to still say, Force for Health Africa, My Healthy Kenya. So Kenya will be healthy because we are healthy. So can we get the knife? The cake is a beautiful cake. Open. Yeah, we want to hold the knife and cut the cake. Yeah, we can remove it. Yes, remove it, remove it. Africa is here. This is Africa. So we are all here. Sasa ile ya kukata keki tukate tu si nini? Tushike tukate. Sisi sote tukate. 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Oh, one more time. Okay. Okay. Yes. Only. This is the government of Kenya. Thank you. Thank you. So we shall all test so that we are making a commitment that we are going to serve this country and beyond. So thank you so much for giving me the honor to do that. Put the music, put good music. We want to dance. I want to eat the cake and lose it. So school directors, please after this we remain behind. School directors.
We're back here live with the Force for Health with an official cake cutting ceremony and official community activation launch in Nairobi, Kenya. Rob,
I wish you could share. I wish you could share.
As they share the cake and they start the music over there, any thoughts to share?
Yeah, I think it's, I'm hoping the energy from the calories in that cake goes to good use and will motivate them to start learning and start earning their own self-respect from a standpoint of being able to make a healthy decision and from the ability to influence others. I was very impressed by every level of the community expressing an interest, the teachers, mothers, but I don't want to forget the students are the next generation of healthcare workers, next generation of students, of social workers, teachers, government officials. We need to invest in our children.
Chief is taking care of his health. you, you are telling the chief and he wants to live for 200 years.
200 years.
200 years. Oh, my friend. Hey, you are almost there.
I'm almost there.
Oh, dear. Take a bigger one.
As the official force for health Africa cake gets distributed to the community, we will rejoice and again celebrate the collaboration and the coming together of community in the spirit of health, community health, my own health, my family's health, my community health. And we will be moving towards closing prayer and closing remarks shortly. Again, I wanted to thank my our sponsor for this special broadcast, the Citizenship Health Institute. Thank you to Dr. Jenna Weisblatt for your support. The Citizenship Health Institute is a nonprofit based out of Cleveland, Ohio. They operate under the name called Change, CHANGE, that stands for the Citizenship Health, Advancing and Nurturing Global Education. That is the Citizenship Health Institute, really focused on empowering teens to come together and address the social determinants of health in their communities, whatever community that may be, across Ohio, across Kenya, across Africa, and the other communities that they are involved in. So special thanks. Shout out to Dr. Jenna Weisblatt with the Citizenship Health Institute again for bringing us this broadcast and sponsoring this event. Thank you. And Lydia, if you are still there and can hear us, I want to remind us all to, there are t-shirts, and I absolutely want to make sure that there are group photos taken. This has been a wonderful launch event. Amos, special thank you to our fearless leader for coordinating what is going to be the first of many community activations across the continent of Africa. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lucy. Members, as we have just eaten cake, is still here. Don't fear. Feel at home. Come and pick more. Still here. Then lastly, we have our t-shirts that we are going to give, and also going to have a group photo. I can see cake is just multiplying like the one in the Bible. Just multiplying. Just pick. Just increasing every minute. So we are all going to have our t-shirts and we're going to have a group photo. But I want to say thank you so much for coming. And I want to appreciate Lucy. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for the technical and the information support given to us. We are grateful. We are humbled. We don't know what we can wish God to reward you. But I think, Lucy, the way I look at you need how many years? Chief is in 200. For you, you want it to get to live for how long?
I will be
Let
happy
them.
to. I will be happy to make it to 110 years old. I am coming up to the same age as Chief George there, my 54th birthday. So if I can still be carded, by my 60th birthday, that would be a personal life goal of mine. But yes, just to maintain health so that I can enjoy my family for as long as I can would be my wish.
You already rewarded Robert. Robert, how many years do you want? We are rewarding years here automatically. Whatever you say, what you get.
I take a different look at it. I've given the gift of life every day, and I don't want to waste any day. There's no guarantee, especially in this world with all the issues. So every day is like a kiss from a butterfly. It's a very delicate thing that's very valuable. And so what am I going to do today to help myself live till tomorrow? How can I protect the gift that is ours? That protect the gift of health is our most precious gift. My goal is to protect it today for me and for those I love. And I ask you, I hope to live many years, but I'm only alive in living in the present moment of today. So I ask all of you every day to make that a special day for all of your 99 years or 200 years, Chief George.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. 200, yeah. Chief, so you have so many people joining you in the queue. So we are people of Kenya, Robert and Lucy. People of Kenya are very grateful and very happy. We are honored being with you. And our partnership has just begun. Our collaboration has just begun. This is the beginning, and I'm wishing more than what is happening here today. Our people are very happy. Thank you so much, Robert. Thank you so much, Lucy. Thank you so much, Lydia. Thank you so much, the directors of schools in Kenya, Nairobi. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much, broadcasters. I think I'm the only person who has appreciated in a special way. Thank you so much for the good work done. You are highly treasured. You are respected. We treasure your work. Thank you so much for Chief. Once again, thank you for coming. Religious leaders, thank you for coming. Teachers, thanks for the good work done. Social workers, I want to recognize your prizes. Thank you for coming. May you continue pushing for the same, because you are in line. We're in the same category. We are serving the community to develop our communities through healthy lifestyle, through information sharing. Let's continue. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Once you get a t-shirt, you can as well come for our group photo. Thank you.
And
Thank
Amos,
you. Feel free.
Amos,
Thank you so much.
I was just going to say, we welcome Nairobi, as we will welcome the communities of Uganda for some healthy competition against the state of Arizona and Tucson, Arizona, as we gather our community leaders, the state of Pennsylvania, State College Community, Pittsburgh, the state of Ohio, Cleveland, and many of the other communities that will be launching across the world. We are excited to be able to compare notes, to gather points, and to recognize achievers and winners in the upcoming school year. So it was wonderful. I love seeing all the t-shirts on everybody. That's great, and thank you so much for coming. Sorry, Amos, I just wanted to go ahead and put that back in. Rob, any last notes?
I'm just proud to be part of this group in a little way. Thank you for all being involved.
Thank you. And that concludes our live broadcast from Nairobi, Kenya. Special thanks to Amos, our leader for the Force for Health Africa coordination team. Special thanks to Lydia Vatega Onaga, who is helping lead the initiative and efforts there on a local basis there in Nairobi, Kenya. We would like to invite the Public Health Ministry of Kenya, the Nairobi City and Council leaders to continue collaboration, and we agree that regular meetings will make this happen, and we're happy to support that. In fact, your team, My Healthy Kenya team, will get points for every time you actually do meet. And the more people that you can bring into your community, perhaps download apps, count steps, be engaged, everything that you do within the network earns you points for yourself as an individual player, and also for your team there in Nairobi, and then also for your country there in Kenya, and also for your continent in Africa. So it'll be interesting to bring this Olympic type of competition that is really focused on healthy citizenship efforts. And so we thank you for coming. And with that, we will conclude this live broadcast. Thank you.